Hello everybody, welcome to the Empressive channel. I'm sure you all have heard the crazy news that the rapper 21 Savage has been deported back to the UK. Who even knew that 21 Savage was British? Okay, so CNN reported about this and said that 21 Savage was arrested by ICE. ICE is the US Immigration and Customs Enforcement, and it is an agency that enforces immigration laws and monitors and investigates criminal activity from immigrants in the US. Unfortunately, 21 Savage was detained because ICE found out that he was living in this country illegally for almost 13 years. 21 Savage actually entered the United States in 2005 when he was 12 years old, but his visa expired the following year in 2006. For some reason, his parents never renewed his visa. So he has been living in this country illegally for all these years, and I do feel kind of bad for him that he's being detained right now. And the reason why I feel bad for him is because he did commit a crime as an illegal immigrant back in 2014. In 2014, he was arrested for felony drug charges. Even though he has been changing his life around, police have still been following him due to some of the criminal activity that he admitted to being involved in. And now with his history, it's going to be a lot harder for him to stay in this country, especially under this Trump administration. It's rough out here in these streets. Now, this story came as a shock to a lot of people because people had no clue that 21 Savage was from the UK. This whole time, 21 Savage was repping East Atlanta Zone 6. He was running the streets. He carried his first gun at the age of 12 years old. He was a complete savage at the age of 13. He was a whole savage. So you mean to tell me he was drinking tea and eating crumpets?
I would probably wear this jacket on my way to have tea and crumpets on a beautiful Monday morning. Exquisite.
People were clowning 21 Savage on Twitter, and they were making all of these funny memes about him being from the UK. Now, pop singer Demi Lovato made the mistake of tweeting how funny this situation was. She said, "So far, 21 Savage memes have been my favorite part of the Super Bowl." Now, this was a harmless tweet. However, Demi is a celebrity, and celebrities get scrutinized a lot more than a regular person. So she did receive a lot of backlash for her comment. People were going as far as making fun of her drug addiction. And let me tell you something, Twitter could be a very ruthless place. Twitter is full of disgruntled comedians. So they do two things. They crack jokes and they drag people for filth. And they dragged Demi Lovato, and I felt kind of bad for her, but it would have been in her best interest not to say anything about the situation, because as funny as the memes were, the situation itself is not funny. The rapper Wale actually responded to Demi and said, "Why is somebody's freedom funny? I don't get the joke." On the Shade Room, Demi said, "Wale just salty I never replied to his desperate tweets years ago." Wale responded and said, "Still ain't gonna disrespect you. Still praying for you, Demi. Glad you seen my old tweets. Hopefully you seen the ones providing comfort and prayer when you were down. I don't kick people when they down. Go Queen." Demi got so much backlash that she actually deactivated her Twitter account, and she said, "F Twitter, this is why I don't tweet anymore." She also said on her Instagram story, "I wasn't laughing at anyone getting deported. I know that's not a joke. Not have I ever laughed at that. The meme I posted was about him writing with a feather pen. Sorry if I offended anyone, but it's no excuse to laugh at someone's addiction, let alone their overdose." Someone from 21 Savage's team did respond to Demi and said, "Dang, we were definitely Demi Lovato fans. When she was going through her stuff, I remember being on the tour bus, and Savage said, 'I hope she make it through that stuff. People are so weird, bro.'" He also said, "Just like I didn't think the memes about Demi's drug addiction were funny, I don't think the memes about Savage are funny. Both are very serious issues." The rapper Offset also chimed in and said, "All the memes and stuff ain't funny when somebody going through something. Praying for my dog, this stuff isn't funny, his family's depending on him." The whole rap community right now is behind 21 Savage. Nobody wants to see him deported. I don't want to see him deported. And I don't think Demi wanted to see him deported either, but she made the mistake of laughing at memes. And me personally, I can't even judge her because I was laughing at them too. But I do feel bad for it. I do feel bad. Now, another person had something to say, and it's the racist troll Tomi Lahren. Tomi responded to 21 Savage getting arrested, and she says, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ICE agents ready to deport you. Now, this clown was the same one who was rapping along to 21 Savage's music.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account.
Tomi was trying to crack jokes, but Cardi B was not here for it. She hopped on Twitter and said, don't make me get my leash. Now, this was a reference to the last Twitter exchange that Cardi had with Tomi. Tomi was criticizing Cardi B for speaking her mind about the politics in America, and Cardi B said, leave me alone, I will dog walk you. So Cardi B is this close to dog walking Tomi, and guess what? I'm here for it. Cardi also showed support to 21 Savage at one of her shows.
To turn down the music, all I wanted to say is, free my brother 21 Savage. That's my motherfucking guy. We got Sayek coming up, but that's my motherfucking brother.
It's good to see other celebrities showing some support. Anyway, let me just get back on the topic of 21 Savage and his whole upbringing, because there's been a lot of talks about where he's really from. Is he from the Dominica? Is he from the UK? Where is he from, and who is he? Now, DJ Academics did do a documentary about 21 Savage, and 21 Savage did talk about his upbringing in Georgia and talked about how he was pulled into a life of crime at an early age. What he didn't talk about was his alleged upbringing in the UK. Now, there's this popular nutritionalist and herbalist named Dr. Umsu. He's a doctor in endocrinology, and he's also British. If you were to hear him speak, you could tell that he's British.
We're going to be going into the topic of today's, talk.
Apparently, he knew 21 Savage from when he was a child. He posted this picture on his Instagram page and said, 21 Savage, always a shatta youth. As you can see, that's 21 Savage as a child. He also posted another picture, and he did point out that 21 Savage was by his side. He also posted another picture of him standing on the wall with 21 Savage as a child sitting in another man's lap. He said, revolutionaries, in 23 years, the man, Dr. Umsu, would revolutionize natural medicine. The son, 21 Savage, would revolutionize hip hop. So, one can assume from this caption that Dr. Umsu might be 21 Savage's father. However, that's only an assumption, and for now I'm just gonna say that he's a close associate of 21 Savage and knew him since he was a child. From what I know, 21 Savage's mother is from a small Caribbean island called Dominica, and it's possible that they might have moved to the UK, who knows? But there is some conflicting stories about where he's originally from. Some people say that he's from Dominica, some people say that he's from the UK. Either way, he did travel here to the US at age 12, and since then, he's been running the East Atlanta streets, and that's why he got locked up, because the cops want him to spill all the tea on his partners, and if he doesn't, they're going to deport him. But I don't know if he will, because 21 said he wasn't a rat and he doesn't respect rats.
I despise you niggas. Straight up. Y'all niggas run around this city with y'all goddamn tail hanging everywhere. Telling on every goddamn thing. Rat ass. I don't care how much money a nigga got. If you a rat, I don't respect you. Straight up. On no tight level. You are a rat. You're a rodent. I don't respect you in no type way. I don't care how much money you got, how many niggas you put on, how many cars y'all niggas got, how many chains y'all got, how many licks you hit. If you are a fucking rat, if you a rat, bro. If you're a rat, R-A-T, rat.
We're still waiting on more updates about 21 Savage. I don't have all the information just yet, but I do hope that he's able to beat this thing and stay in this country, because I don't want to see him deported. I don't want to see anybody who has made a career and a life in America get deported. Who wants that? Why would anyone want to see 21 Savage get deported?
Good evening, ladies and gents. You are with 21 Savage, aka the Saint Laurent Don.
When you were mine, a tarnished ring on a tarnished chain. Oh, baby, 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 baby. I'll just die. Long as I live, sing to me.
Seriously, who would want 21 Savage to be sent back to the UK? Who wants to see him get deported? Tell me who. Who? Anyway, like I said, we are still waiting on some updates about this whole situation. So some new information may come out today or tomorrow, who knows? But for now, his team is keeping some things under wraps, and I'm sure he and his lawyers are working hard to help him get released. Anyway, tell me what you all think about this situation down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.